Okay, is the video on? Okay. Oh, great. Alright, I just wanted to make a video about, well, this is actually to liberals out there. Because most liberals, I actually just wanted to talk about this just for a minute or two. I don't technically mean to offend any liberals. The thing is, I don't agree with a lot of things liberals, and I know this video is about politics, but I mean, I just don't agree with a bunch of things that liberals like doing. You know, I don't hate, like, liberals in the big view of things, like, entirely. I just don't like aspects of what liberals do often. You know? Well, okay, here's something that I don't like that liberals do. I don't like it when liberals are stupid when it comes to important things. Okay? This is a very bad trait for liberals to have. Okay? This really disgusts me because, I mean, come on. If I were to do the same to you, wouldn't you feel the same? I think you would. And I'm not saying all liberals even do it, because all liberals don't. Okay? What are some of the other aspects of liberals that I don't like? And I'm sure many conservatives might agree with me, too. like, I know how many conservatives, like, don't like liberals because of how stupid they act. Well, I mean, well, I guess, like, I don't often offend liberals because of their stupidity, because I mean, as long as it's not used, for important things, you know? Like, for instance, if you're being, like, stupid about, uh, like, like, like doing your job, like, oh my god, like if you're taking, like, an application or something and you're, like, burning it on fire, you know? Well, you know, a written one. I'm just saying, doing stupid stuff like that, you know? And I'm not saying they've ever done that, but, you know. and another thing is, when it comes to some liberals, is that, and I might be being a bit too judgmental here, but some of the crazy crap liberals do, no. Like, some of you liberals, like, and no offense, but you're just so stupid and stubborn sometimes. And I'm not saying that conservatives aren't stubborn either. I know conservatives do a lot of stubborn stuff. I mean, look how many conservatives freaking smoke out there. I think it's stubborn if a freaking conservative thinks that smoking is the best pleasure out there. And I'm not going to disagree with you about that. If you're a liberal that doesn't like conservative smokers. Okay? Now, a lot of liberals don't like the free speech of conservatism. They think that conservatives should shut up, right? Well, that's part of free speech too, liberals. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, and I don't oftentimes mean to offend liberals when I ask them, so are you a liberal? Do you know what liberalism is? And liberals are like, what's liberalism? And I'm like, oh my god. Alright, but no, seriously, I mean, what are some of the other things about liberals I don't like? Okay, should not think that higher taxes are always the best thing to do. Okay? It's not. I mean, I'm just saying it's not always the best action. Well, I've been listening to a lot of the news lately, and I've been hearing about how it's very difficult for conservatives to agree, well, for conservative business owners to agree with liberal business owners as far as if they should be taxed or not, you know? Well, I know conservative business owners don't want to be taxed because they don't like liberals taxing successful people. But, you know, and as much as I hate to admit it, and this is where I actually agree with the liberal mentality of the raising of taxes, is that you can't tell someone that, oh, I don't want you to raise my taxes. Oh, but then that business owner actually uses the taxes of other successful people to prop his business up. Oh, well, you're just so special. I'm so sorry, conservative business owner. As much as I hate to admit it, yeah, I actually have to agree with the liberals. Liberals are saying, yes, we're going to give people tax. Does that make me a liberal because I agree with the liberal mentality of, you know, of liberal business owners wanting to give, you know, tax to people, you know, to the government? I guess I agree with them. I agree with the liberals. Like I said, I don't hate everything about liberalism. I just think that some of the things they do are very stupid, are very nutty, and they won't win. Like with a lot of the stuff they're trying to pull. And no, I'm not saying liberals are losers. I don't even really like calling liberals losers. It's not a fun thing for me to say about them. I'm not like other conservatives that just like putting liberals down. As a matter of fact, I think actually I have very rarely have ever put a liberal down for what they really believe. I mean, besides maybe in this video, I mean, I put them down a little bit. I don't know. Okay? Conservatives definitely believe in the First Amendment, which means that you gotta believe in free speech. Now, I know that within free speech, liberals, that there is harm. And you feel there is harm in free speech. But free speech is exactly what it is. It's just speech. Okay? It's talking. It's socializing. Okay? It's swearing, which some liberals don't like too. Like shit, poop. Well, poop I don't think is really a swear, but... Well, I think you get the picture. I'm not gonna point that out. There is something else about liberals I actually don't like, is that well, the thing is that they'll say one thing, but then they'll do the exact opposite. You know, like Obama will say, "Oh, I'm going to spend $3 trillion on jobs, $3 trillion." Well, he didn't end up doing that. He didn't end up spending $3 trillion on jobs. I hate to tell you, but when liberals tell you that they're for the dream, well, I hate to tell them, but they're more for the nightmare, not for the dream. I mean, and it's no offense to liberals, but my dream isn't seeing Obama spend $3 trillion on something he wasn't supposed to. Okay? And this is what I didn't like about Obama. Okay? Like, we're like in a serious mess here because of liberalism. But it's not unfixable. That's the good news. It's never too unfixable. But still, there is a lot of work. And I'm telling you, it is, like there's just too much. I don't even know, you know? That was actually the one disappointment that happened in Obama's last 4 years, you know, that he had. $3 trillion. Can you imagine that, many of you liberals out there, or even conservatives? $3 trillion. Who would ever give me $3 trillion to just go and spend on hootenanny? Nobody. Nobody would ever give me $3 trillion just to freaking spend on a hootenanny. Why don't he go and make jokes about that? I'd like to see him. Alright, I know. Maybe I'm going a little too far. Maybe I'm going to get a lot of liberals spewing their hatred on me. But you gotta at least give me some points, liberals. That you're not always wrong. You're not always right about how you think. Okay? But I know conservatives aren't always right about what they think either. I always, the thing is, I try not to swear, but sometimes it just comes out. Because you get so angry, and it just comes out. It's technically not necessarily your fault. It's just the way you've grown up. You've grown up to swear when you're not maybe winning at things, or something like that, Alright, well, I've taken up a lot of time, and I want to thank liberals and conservatives for watching this video. If they choose to watch this video, I'm glad they did. They heard me out. And like I said, and I'm going to repeat myself, conservatives, I agree with the liberals. With those liberal business owners. They should be giving. End of story. They want to take from the successful, but they don't want to give. They're rude-ass sons of bitches. Those conservative business owners are rude-ass sons of bitches as far as what they say. Thank you for watching this video.